What's the deal, gang? How's everybody doing? How is everybody? Now, I gotta take my kids to school, but I wanted to see if we could get some positions beforehand. Let's see if it's possible for us to get some trades in. So the key here will be, I believe, this closure on the 1 hour. We close above the range here. This is a range I had marked off from last night from Asian, still held. So I want to see if we're able to close, if we get an early position, and if yes, great. If not, then I'll dip to take my kids to class and then I'll come back. $420 left here. 420. Hold on a second, chat. The key here is we don't want, I wanted to get in early, but I don't want the 15 to flip bearish on us, because if that flips bearish, we're back in range and then we're early. I think the previous 30 was a lovely entry here off the bottom wick. 2674.2. Yeah. Three minutes. Yeah, where's everybody? Not even 200 in here. Are they waiting for... What are they waiting for this? Alright, well, it's here. Need a special invitation. Left on the 4 hour, is that not a strong level? Yes, that's a strong level. But you can see where the range went, right? This wick went all the way up here, another 100 pips for the wick. That's a range. That is a lot of range. So if we come back down, I'll expect some top wicks to be created somewhere into that range, not just into this 4 hour tab. People at the Zoom door. People at the Zoom door. This is your fake out happening. Close back in range. No, close back outside the range. Fake out. One minute here. There's a chance we come straight up here without a bottom wick. 30, previous 30 bottom wick. We might not need one here. Lock in here. In 25 seconds, we might have positions. Honestly, any kind of bottom wick. I don't need a steep bottom wick. I just need any kind of bottom wick. All right, gang, taking a buy right here. Just took a buy at 2675.89. 2675.89. There, took a buy over there. The hourly's closed with a top wick. Some room to fill. I would expect us to create a top wick at some point here. Oh, we're the wrong. Sorry. This is wrong. It's the other way around. I don't know why I posted a sell on there. It's 20. That's funny. It's expecting this to pull up and re-break its own high, create some kind of top wick here. Oh my God. Chat. So in the signal channel, you don't have to add on. I'm taking another buy because I took my first buy with the wrong lot size. I'm not closing it, but in the signal channel, just be aware this isn't an addition. This is me taking a position with the correct lot size. I was testing. I took my first position here with 0.01, but I just added on in the same spot because I was testing positions yesterday. All right, so oof, almost. So say closing partials here. All right, right there, closing half my position at 11 and bringing everything back to, and bringing stops to BE here. So this is a risk-free trade now. Anyone in the signal channel, the second position wasn't an add-on, that was just the correct size position. I took my initial entry 0.01 because I was testing signals yesterday. So don't think I stacked, I just took a position with regular lot size. So stops to break even here. One of my two positions still running. One secured at 11 pips. Preschool trade, yeah. I'm hoping this flips right now so we get some kind of decent runner. If this flips, I'm going to close it around, around 25-30 pips. If it doesn't flip and come further down, I'm going to go take my kids to school and we already have an early W. All right. Gave a pretty hefty pullback into the range. Comes back down, re-breaks the lows. Yeah, we got a really good entry here. You stacked? You could stack there. That's fine. You're in profits. I took two entries initially, and then I realized they were 0.01. Yeah, I was testing the signal channel yesterday, and when I test, I do it at 0.01. I forgot to put my lot sizes back. There we go. The B just hit on the second position. But it's all right. I fixed it and I re-entered. Made those 10 scam pips back. Yeah, all right. So it's probably gonna run now, but it took us out of BE. That's still a W. 9 pips, W. Wait, how's that 9 pips? Oh, it's missing one position. You see 4? Oh, wait, you're right. 1060, 530, 360. Oh, oh yeah. So the 8, yeah, don't count the 9 pips. Technically, we made 18 pips in the signal channel, but 9 of those pips were 0.01. All right, yeah, 9 pips, W. And now it's coming up, fucker. I mean, I think it should flip. This should come up, but on the hourly, right? Look at that. It played around here, took us out before running up here. Yeah, all good. Hey, I'm gonna go take my kids to class. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, okay? Yeah, they got to be there before 8:30, and I just want to make sure they get in there. All right, I'll be back in 10 minutes before 8:30, probably around Comics Open. I'll be back in here. All right, but we already got a W, so just relax, take it easy, hang out. I don't know, entertain yourself, have some discussions. Map out your next positions, and we can maybe discuss them when I come back. All right, but I'm gonna be back in 12, 15 minutes, something like that. Do you guys want music or no music? What do you guys want? Music? All right, yeah, we'll turn this up a little bit. Give me 10 minutes. BRB. Am I not the fastest driver in history? I gotta be the fastest driver in history. School canceled. No, I actually do. I live 90 seconds away from the school. Yeah. I'm like Shady Records and the Twin Towers. Shady Records was 90 seconds away from the towers. That's how I am with the school. He definitely on the news. Why you gotta do me like that? They're bougie here early. That's crazy. Chat, hold on a second. How the fuck quick scheme this early? Took 4 buys. That's funny. That's funny. Restructure that sentence, please. What sentence? How's the lizard doing? Fuck that lizard. He's in the ER with a shotgun wound right now. He's missing the tail. Yo, like, I can't believe I got that shit on camera. I was talking mad shit to him before I even turned the video on. And then I turned it on and I was like, you owe me 15%, bruh. And the thing is, you could see like when he starts peeing, you could see that I damn near fell out my chair and my foot stepped in the pool. I went like full knee deep into the pool. Yeah, I was like, not the Jays. That was terrible. Want a 1 week 0? Yeah. But some of these things have unforeseen consequences. Where the light came from? Oh, my girl walked in here. Broke my eyes. 0.5 for dodging the whiz. Yo. Came back down. Lovely. 15 closed with no bottom wick. We might come back up here. You got comics open here in 4 minutes. I don't know if we have any other news, but I'm gonna check right now. Hold on. No, we don't have any news, just yellow folders. I think tomorrow we have news. Hold on a second, chat. Fuck, god damn it, this fucking mute button. Zoom door, I got you. I was just talking shit, no point in repeating it. Alright, so price broke down here. Respected that 4-hour level somebody mentioned earlier. This is really interesting. We broke the low of the previous 1-hour candle. We don't have a bottom wick. This candle's creating that bottom wick. Ideally, we drop further. Your range 2 breakout is below 2671. We drop below that, we're filling the range down. But I think in order to drop below here, we got to drive off a resistance and we got to have some range. So this candle is creating this bottom wick, creating this range, right? You're going to need to probably come back up here to 75 to bounce off a resistance to come down. If you're going to come down. So I think this will be a decision area. Market's going to decide right here if it's going to continue up or down right in this area. Let's see. But the hourly's still open, right? It's gonna be a bottom work for the hourly to fucking, you know, smash everything and head straight up. There's a lot of range going up. So decision making time. Not time to look for a position. Time to let the market make a decision. Once it does, the key is for you to realize the market has made a decision about direction, right? You'll recognize volume as you get closures outside the range. And then you're going to recognize direction when it prints. Once you get volume and direction, we could start looking for entry. Right? We're going to know the what and the where. We're going to need the when. We know how it does it. We don't care why it does it. We know what's moving. We know where it's going. We just need the keys to know when it's going. Hold on a second, gang. You know what really grinds my gears? When the entire house got the fucking lights on and it's middle of the day. Kids are crazy. Literally turn the lights on in every bathroom, every bedroom. Middle of the day, 8:23 a.m. Well, it's not nighttime. It's not dark. I hate that shit. I turn the lights off everywhere. I walk in complete darkness. I walk this lonely road. Only road I have ever. Yo, shout out to Green Day. First American band whose lyrics I learned. Exception for Christmas lights? Nah, no exceptions. Fuck that. I disconnected the neighbor's Christmas lights because they were right in front of my window. Fuck that. Well, not in front of my window, but like when I look out the window, I see their shit, and I'm like, nope, Grinch time. I ain't muted. When we buy, why it show more price than actual price? I don't know why that's funny to me. Probably a legit question, I just don't understand it. I mean, it was probably sounded legit in your head, but it doesn't make sense. What do you mean why it show more price? Oh, why it shows a different price or a higher price? Yes, a spread. I mean, look it up. Google spread. Slippage? No, I don't. I think he means spread. Yeah, I think higher price. Yeah, like the price is off and it's higher technically. That's spread. That's how your broker makes money on you. We all have spread. Well, most of us have spread, but for some of us, it's that spread is more like a gap, depending on where you're trading. Where can we get to 30K viewers here or 30K subs? I think YouTube is coming around. 200 subs in 3 months. What a joke. All right, 1 minute to the 30 closes. Just printing side by side here. Just, I don't know if I like this level. I think we're gonna move this back up here where it was. I will say this though, right now you have range 1, range 2, and any range 2 breakout, right? Any range 2 breakout would have to be below here, but you're forming a bullish candle here, which means you're forming a support, aka you're now establishing this as range 2. And any closure now like this, that's your range 2 breakout. So if you're driving there off a resistance, if you're able to still come up here and then get this closure, we might be in sells here if it prints like this. Right? You have a support formed here. You need a top wick. You need to now start closing below here. How did that 30 close? My issue is the hourly doesn't have a top wick here. This could just flip on the hourly and drive up. So I don't want to take a top wick entry here on a 30, right? Because we don't know if this is the bottom wick for the hourly or a top wick for the 30. That's why I would look for that bounce down here, right? We'll look for that range 2 breakout by getting a top wick here first, driving through here, and then look for positions further down, further below here. $50K instant funding going well, up 1.5%. That's a W. That's a W in less than a month. Yeah, you get 3%, 2-3% a month. That's more than enough. 50K or 100K account, yeah. I could start feeding you. There you go. There's the flip. I can't anticipate that flip knowing that the hourly doesn't have a top wick. If the hourly opened up, came up, and then dropped, right? If we looked like this on the hourly with a top wick instead of not having a top wick, right? If the hourly had this little top wick up top and then came down, then we're taking this top wick entry here. Very hard to do here. But it's breaking down, right? So you're about to get a range 2 breakout. We're going to need a closure here, though. I don't always trade, but when I do, I make it a Wix 9 trade. Yeah. WI1X. Fuck Dos X. All right, 30 open. I mean, we're looking to blow past the support so we can start looking for some positions. Also, it's 8:30. Probably gonna need a 15 or 30 closure here. I got a couple of minutes. Let's kick this proverbial can down the road a bit further. Right? Chat, you know what time it is? It's morphin' time. I'm just kidding. Triceratops, go! I think that was the Blue Ranger. I can't remember. Chat, you know what I realized? Remember when I did my video with the matches? Little story with the matches? I did that shit right on top of a full propane tank. And none of y'all said shit. Yous ain't real parents. Any real parent would have been like, stop playing with that propane. You guys just wanted to see fireworks. It's fucked up. Power Rangers in the 90s was the shit. Yeah, I used to wish I was a Power Ranger. Yo, did I just walk out? Chat, can you guys see a red lighter on my table? I think I just walked all the way out here. I'm walking back. No fucking lighter. Damn it. Who's the asshole trying to light a J with no lighter? This guy. This guy. Ow. That fucking hurt. Flammable gas. You're 91? Damn, you a baby. You a 90s baby. But that's crazy though. You also from the 1900s. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck here in range 2. For some reason, there's no more iguanas in my neighborhood. The word must have gotten around that homie lost his tail. You hear a bird chirping? She ain't gonna be there for long either. She about to get it. Okay, Tweety, where's my slingshot? I'm going to get my slingshot. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to put out like a Publix chicken carcass right next to the bird's tree and see if it don't get the point. See if it don't shut up real quick. Put a note on there. This is what happens when you sing all morning. Yeah, you heard that, bitch. Make a little bird graveyard right next to that tree. See if she keeps singing. Fuck is you think singing about anyway, yo? It ain't even 9 a.m. There's just no way somebody can be happy enough to sing at 8 in the morning. Bird lives matter. How do you read the chat when away from screen? You ever seen the movie Men Who Stare at Goats? Are people in Florida with Papa T taking office in January? Okay, I have a neighbor who has a 3-floor Trump banner hanging from the front and the back of his colonial mansion. Yeah, I think they're pretty fucking excited. It's a literal billboard that covers the entire house, front and back, and then and then there's a boat that says the insurrection machine. Yeah, Florida is Trump country. The entire state is is poppin' tea. Also in Florida, if you have a boat, if you're anywhere out on the water, it's Trump country. All waterways are just, there is no boat that doesn't pass on the waterways without a Trump flag. Like a good 99% of all boats have massive Trump flags. And then you go to the hood where you have like a Penta with 3 wheels sitting on bricks and a little Harris flag. Stepped on with like a shoe print on it, with like a Timberland shoe print on it. And you're like, all right, I see the difference here. I even feel bad. Like I hate those flags, but I'll go and pick it up and just like, yeah, like you need to have something to be proud of. If it's not the person, at least have a clean sign. I'll just I'll even compliment them. You know, some people still have their Harris fucking waltz things, you know, that you put in the front yard, the signs. Some people still have them up, and I'll be like, yo, that's awesome. How does it make you feel? That's a great sign. Did you go out of your way to get that? You have any more? You want me to help you put them all out? Fucking idiots. Chat, if you're ever at a gas station and there's a sticker there with a picture of Joe Biden that says I did that, or a picture of like a sticker with Trump that says I can fix that, 90% likely Wix9 put that up there. I got like 10,000 stickers of I can fix that and I broke that from Biden and Trump. Seen those here in Texas? Yeah, I got like 10,000 of them. Probably came from somewhere from my hands. So you're the guy putting it on the pumps? Yes. I got nothing better to do. I drive around fucking rich neighborhoods just blasting hood rap music, bro. That's my day. Ranked number 32 on the comp. Well, damn, you need to fucking... You need to fucking Luigi Mangione the top 31. You need to fucking... Caught the guy in a fucking McDonald's. 'Yeah. Pull a Luigi on the top 30. You'll be good. "15 minutes to 4-hour close." We came all the way back up, didn't we? I don't think they got the guy. Yeah, they did. They got the guy. They got his silencer, the gun, the 3D printed gun, the 3D printed silencer, the manifesto. They got him. They got him dead to rights. You know how they caught him? He started flirting with some chick in McDonald's, and then the employee recognized him. People saying it was planted. Yeah, so is my cannabis plant. That doesn't make it any less exciting. I still talk about this shit. Yeah, his eyebrows. I can give shit away. Doesn't that seem too convenient? No, it's a lesson, yo. His life is fucked up because of women, not because of healthcare CEOs. Like, yo, chat, be careful. Women will do you in. He stopped to flirt with some bitch at McDonald's. Oh, life in prison. Lesson learned, woman will turn you in. Yeah. McDonald's will ruin you. Yeah. It's crazy. It wasn't even like a city McDonald's. They were like on a farm. Like the McDonald's was actually getting the cows from backyard. That's how they get their meat. Also, you ever notice how McDonald's tastes different depending on the part of the country you're in? Sometimes it depends on what country you're in. Why can I hear Wix but don't see him? I'm wearing my new invisible cloak I just got on Temu. Yo. This technology is fucking incredible. Who owns the earth? Didn't Kanye buy it? I thought Kanye bought it. Just gonna buy the earth. Google pulls McDonald's negative reviews over arrest in United Health murder. That's so dumb. Like, just leave shit alone. Let it do its thing. Let the open market, the free market economy, like, control the space, right? The prices, the conversations, right? Discussions. Why get involved? Yeah, I see we're pushing. I'm fine with a 1 hour leg candle. The 4 hour is pretty bullish. It's a nice looking candle for us. Yeah, if you ain't coughing up some phlegm after smoking a J, you ain't smoking it right. Woke companies protecting woke companies? Yeah, that's true. I think it's always been like that. Yo, Wix, you need to update Elite. Buy a new one from Tony of LC Signs. Well, why doesn't Tony of LC Signs send me one for free and then I'll promote his shop? Scratch my back, I scratch yours. Been in the Buckies like I'm in high school again? Damn. Why you went with top one? because they're transparent and they will pay. And I've met the owners, and I have full confidence in their ability to pay you out. Just follow the rules. Rules are there. There's nothing that's hidden. Everything is in black and white. They're the only ones I would trust personally. So that's why. And the fact that they offer instant funded accounts, and the fact that they listened when we asked them to not go away with the instant fundeds, and the fact that they listened when we told them there's a few hundred of us taking the same trades, right? So they didn't allow signals, but there's a few hundred. So hopefully they'll listen on other suggestions, right? They've been simple to communicate with. They've been their customer service is incredible. I get responses immediately. Well, in general, people tell me they get responses immediately. Right? I know a whole bunch of people who have already sent me screenshots. Like, I only started doing that less than a month ago. People have already sent me screenshots that they've gotten paid on instant funding, right? That's crazy. Or that they're getting paid in instant funding. They're getting payouts already. By far the best customer service. They answer immediately, right? There's actual people that are there. Their CEO will answer you if they have to, right? And there's no reason all companies shouldn't be like that, right? I spoke to them, right? When I you know, we met and we spoke, and that's where the conversation went. It was like, there's no reason why a funding company can't be run like a normal fucking company, with real customer service, with everything answered immediately, with full transparency, right? Where it's going to be on the customer whether to use that business or not, right? Without having to actually manipulate you in some way, and, you know, or fool you in some way. No, it's transparent, and the reason it works is because it does what every company's supposed to do: take care of its customers. You have questions, they get answered. You want to reach out, there's an issue, there's somebody to talk to, right? You got a payout, you're getting paid out. The company's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? So the way whatever the business is, right? Whatever the business model is, the way they run it is, you know, it's to be respected. Top one may have lost me after saying I can't take profit with the five. Well, I'm going to be working on that, right? I'm going to have a meeting with them, and that's something that I'm going to bring up. But it has worked pretty fine, pretty fine. It's worked fine with a lot of people. People text me and they're like, "Yo, I don't know what everyone's bitching about with this 5-minute rule." And they're showing me payouts. So I'm like, it's like half and half, right? Some people really don't like it. Some people are okay with it because they understand the trade-off, right? You either sometimes get more than me on some positions that you hold for 5 minutes. Sometimes you get a break even, but in the grand scheme of things, it'll more or less even out, right? So yeah, it's, well, obviously it's not my fault. I don't make the rules. It's the company, right? I start working with them, and I just, you know, I just like that they're transparent, and there's you know, there's deep pockets behind them, and they're gonna pay you out as long as you follow the rules, and they're not gonna just, you know, make up a rule. Everything's printed, everything is up there and known beforehand, and they offer instant funded accounts, and they offer them at 25% off for an instant. It's some places it's the same price for a challenge account that it is here on an instant account, right? And I was talking about that yesterday on my IG story, that, you know, like, why would you even think about getting a challenge account when instant funding is available? Why? Your first payout, right, would be like passing the first step or the second step of a challenge, right? As we're pushing here to close out the 4 hour. And if that's the case, Like, why? You blow that, get another one. You know, get 3 of them, and you just need 1% a month. We're pushing here on the hourly. 4-hour closes in 3 minutes. So here's what I will say. We want to pull back right now. We don't want to close with no top wick. But if we pull back now, there's a chance we take it before the closure. It's 3 minutes. Two and a half minutes here. Look at this 4-hour candle. There's no bottom wick. Closes no top wick. Highly likely we come back down and retest that low. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Come on. We might see a top wick here first. Yeah. Let's see. 1 minute left here. Ten seconds, gang. I'm looking for a bottom wick entry here on the next candle. Thing is, we can create one. We can create a top wick first, because we had a bullish push here to close out the 4-hour. So it's possible that this comes up. I wanted to look for an entry around these areas before the closure. We never got there. 79.7. Got close, about 7 pips away. Fucker. Yeah, I'm gonna expect to fill the range up here. I- Just I want to drive off some. I want to drive off 76 areas. We need to drop like 50 pips here, and then form a support there. In order for us to look for bottom wick entries off the 4-hour. Other than that, if it just continues pushing up, great. If we break the lows, it's gonna be it's like another 100 pips down before we look for sells. The ranges are massive, right? Just the last 1 hour candle was 100 pips. And it's mostly wick. How big is your stop loss? I'm not in a position. I don't have any stops right now. I'm just trying to plan one out, map one out in my head. Price action is not that great. You don't want this 4-hour fill in that previous wick. It's not really a massive wick. It's what, around 20 pips, but it's a 4-hour candle. It's 16 pips for a 4-hour candle. You need like, you'd want a steeper wick. It's already filled that range. How big's your stop loss usually? I don't have a stop loss usually. I don't know how big it is because I never have one. I do everything manually. I close out manually. I open manually. I manage manually. What the fuck did we just do? Chat, what did I press? Oh. That's what I pressed. You are now in trade. You trying to convince me? Your Jedi powers won't work on me. No, I'm not in trade. You would know when I'm in a trade. I would post it, I would tell you, and we'd be actively discussing it. No, I'm just, honestly, I zoned into that 4 hours, wondering where we could see some play. And there's not much happening. Maybe NYC open in 20 minutes here, but for now, I don't see much happening. Got a nice push to close out the previous hour. Yeah, I mean, it's like watching paint dry right now. You ever seen flies fuck? It's more exciting than this shit. Hey yo, if you think the shit I say is fucked up, imagine the shit I almost say. Anyway, let's wait for this to move a little. It's like point. It's a new industry. We will prevail. We gonna have awards and everything. Anyway. I've seen a human mate with a mosquito though, so that counts. I wonder where you saw that shit. Where's my lighter? Taking you guys with me. Wait, hold on. Let's get off the 5 over here. So that white line I have that where it's not really a resistance. It's a previous support that could turn into a resistance, but it's more of a level where we push up from. So that white line, I'm looking for some pushes above there and maybe a buy off that area in order to finish out the range up. Okay? So you guys understand, this is not really a resistance. This is just a level where I'm looking to drive up from once we're above that area. Okay. Chad, I would really appreciate it if you go follow my IG. I'm trying to grow that as well. And sub to this channel if you haven't done so already. All right, we're pushing up here. Let me come back. Just as I step outside, you keep pulling me back in. Yo, stop playing. You was just breaking above the previous candle. I put my J out for you. I love you. Do this to me. Fuck it. I ain't going back. You get that solo light. Yo, I saw it. I saw it yesterday. You sent that over. Honestly, I just don't want to be the joke of the party and come out in the evening. Everybody's lighting up a J or smoking or like, or someone asks me for a lighter and I'd be like, yeah, here. Use my solar lighter. You have to fucking screw your joint into or your cigarette into and then go find the fucking sun. Yeah, I ain't getting no connection. I ain't getting no connection. Anybody got a Bic? Anybody got a Bic? You getting roasted for it for sure. You pull out a solar lighter, you the fucking joke of the party. You seen that asshole with the magnifying glass? Don't invite him no more. Don't invite that guy no more. Fucking solar flare lighter. You be outside like on a rainy day, just looking for a break in a cloud. I can't believe I bought this shit. Have you been pissed off at yourself? I'm not trying to invite that into my life. Yeah, it's uninvited. Pushing, but that closed with no top wick on the 15. NYC open here in 14 minutes. 14 minutes. Got a nice drive on a daily. Look at the daily targets. Right? 200 to 300 pips up. There's a lot of range to play. If today, first of all, let's get rid of this. 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 Let's get rid of this and this. So, yeah, if the daily closes today with a top wick, I mean, tomorrow you could pretty much close your eyes and buy. Even as it's going to pull back. If it does pull back. Wow. The daily and the weekly, you might not even push this week, right? Tuesday, you might not finish the range out this week. Maybe next week, but I think you have a few days of bullish pushes if you're going to finish out the range. Your only concern is really this wick. There's a level here. But if we can blast through that today and get a bullish closure here with a top wick and above that range, right? If we close today like this, we're gonna come up here. There's a lot of range. It's gonna be interesting. Asian session might have some volume. Just saying. I don't want gold at all-time highs again. You don't have a choice. It will get back there. It will get to 3,000. right? It's gonna pull a Andre. Yo, the hip hop references in this stream are unmatched. It's like Bible verse references in TTE stream, unmatched. See, entry? No, not yet. I do not. I like the fact that we might push here. If we see a pop for like 20-30 pips right now, chat, lock in immediately. We might have positions as it pulls back. Right, NYC open coming up. We're heavily bullish. We've got some room to fill here for the range. Okay, there we go. Nice pop. Not 20 or 30 pips, but still a decent pop, about 10. That's tough. The last 5, last 15 both have no top wick. It's a bullish candle. We have 9 minutes here for the 30, right? $26.82.4. Not seeing it drive. I mean, it's taking its time. I'm guessing it will. Right, this is volume time. We don't have a catalyst to drive today. There's no red folders outside of NYC Open, Comics, and New York Open. There's no catalyst. So maybe London close at around 11. But right now, this is the volume time. So it's gonna push. It should push here. just don't want to push into the abyss here, right? I wanna have some range that I'm taking advantage of. So I gotta wait for it to be created. It's gonna be created in the shape of a top wick, in the form of a top wick here. 30 closes in about 6 minutes. What's the chances of this 30 re-breaking the lows? Yeah, which means it would have to pull back 45 pips, or we can go to the smaller time frame and keep going with structure, which would make sense. Which means we would need this candle to pull back to get an entry. Yeah, there's your 20 pip pop. People at the Zoom door? Probably. I forgot to look. Yeah, there's a few people at the Zoom door. Appreciate that, Jay. Pushing like a turtle. Well, it's still pushed. Appreciate that, Donnie. Yeah, 4 minutes here till NYC open. Three minutes here for the 30. Remember, you don't need pullbacks. You can technically just push because when volume comes in, you don't need levels. You can just, that's the catalyst for it to drive. Orders come in. It doesn't need to collect orders. So, might push, but ideally, we have, it leaves us some range in the shape of a top wick, right? Price action is price action. We're going to need it to print the way we need it to print. I think I need 82 flat here. 83.3 and 82 flat, but 82 flat seems the most legitimate level. Might be a pineapple level for us. The ranges are massive. Leaving a nice top wick here. Lock in, gang. Around, I think 83.3 here is not bad. $82 flat gives us a chance for a pineapple. Well, wouldn't be good if it just starts off with a drive up. Or does it now? Because then we close with no top wick, makes it really difficult. Oh, it got to 83.3 here. It tapped it. The 1 minute tapped 83.3 on the dot. 83.2. Wow. I didn't see that. I didn't see it do it. Wow. Wow, look at the 1 minute. It actually tapped 83.3. I didn't. Damn. Another push? I don't know. It closed no top wick. Can make a top wick here and come back down in range. Chad, is he looking for a sell? No, I'm looking for a buy, but not with that closure. We closed with no top wick, indicating no more range to go up. History tells us that the next candle will make a top wick and flip back bearish. The only thing that's arbitrary is how steep the top wick is going to be on this candle, right? But after it makes that top wick, it is highly likely to look like this. So I don't know, give it a few candles. I don't know, we don't know if this top wick ends here or if it goes to here or if it goes to here, but eventually this candle does that. That's why we can't really enter there until that wick is created and we don't drive back down. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't see this. I didn't see this bottom wick here. Right there. 83, we said 83.3. That came down to 83.2. Perfect. Perfect. I didn't notice it on the 1 minute. NYC open here. Don't need pullbacks. It can just drive. There it goes. You said you don't need a huge bottom wick. Well, these huge volumes, so why you're not in? Because they closed with no top wick on the 30. I just told you. Historically, I don't know how this drive up will go. I just know that this candle will flip bearish, so I don't want to come up 2 pips and flip bearish and sit there knowing that I shouldn't have been in the buy there when we closed with no top wick. We do have a top wick. It's so minor that it's basically not really a wick. It's too small to consider range. You see, it's making a top wick. Eventually, this should come back down and flip bearish. If it doesn't, we'll take advantage of it above the range again. Huh. It's gonna smash right through this. That's funny. I don't know. It's so different. It just feels different to me, the sells versus the buys. That's why you see me flipping the chart, because, like, would I be in here for sells? I think we're gonna re-break the highs. I also believe this 30 will flip bearish before we do so. It's gonna get interesting here. Because the 30 flip bearish does not indicate a bearish drive down. You might see, all we know about the previous candles has no top wick. This one should flip at some point, but it doesn't mean it should drive. It just means it should come back down to this area. If we get something like that on the 30, that's a bullish 1 hour with a wick to fill, a lit candle on the 30. I think we're gonna end up smashing the highs here. Let's see where we can pull back. Maybe if we can get to 85 areas, maybe when the 30 flips bearish, we'll do the counterintuitive thing and buy. Interesting. Interesting. Unless it smashes the highs right now. No, I'd need a steeper pullback here. Why is this mouse skipping? It's pushed. There's volume. It's giving me direction and just no entry. At least not yet. Yeah, I'd want to break above the highs here. I'd want us to smack right through them. Have entries here. The 15 hasn't flipped. I mean, the 5 hasn't flipped bullish. Closed bearish. Where was your last buy trade yesterday? Oh, excuse me. Is it smashing? It's smashing. Chat, why is my mouse jumping on the screen? What's wrong with it? There we go. Breaking through here. That sucks. It's doing everything we want on the 5 and the 15. It's doing it on a 1 minute. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I need closure. I need a closure here. This is a 15 closing in 2 minutes. We're gonna need some bottom wicks on the next 15. All right, let's see here. 15 closes in 1 minute. you get check the mouse? I just bought a new mouse. I just went and bought this shit. Music a little quieter. Hold on. I'm looking for a bottom wick here to 87.6 chat. Damn, any quieter, there's going to be no music. I think that's the quietest we can make it. It's not much of a top wick either. Seven, 88. I don't trust it up here. I got trust issues. I love it when people say that. I don't trust it. Well, bottom wick entry, but we already have a top wick here. There's also only 10 minutes left in this hourly. Go into your mouse settings on your laptop. On my laptop? No, it wasn't the mouse pointer speed. I was like scrolling it up and it would scroll down. I would scroll down and scroll up and down. It would just be all over the place. So good though. I got a new one. We need market pull back. We don't pull back, we get no entries. And when I said pull back, I don't mean I need it to drive down. I just need a wick to be left here. Insomnia down under 149. Thought I'd log in and say hi. W, what up, David? Might as well stick around for another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Damn, it feels like it's like 1 p.m. already. I don't know why. It feels like it's been a long day already. Okay. So we're looking for here. Closure above. Wicks down to these white lines. Entry, pineapple, another pineapple. If it gets to that. If we just continue up, I mean, we'll map out the next hour. I want trades below 88.97. I want buy positions below 88.97. Not above the range, below the range. Oh. Eight minutes for this 1 hour closure. Let's come back in range here. Never quite tapped this area, 87.6. Let's see what happens. Personally, I want this to push up in the next few minutes and then come back down before the hourly closure. Clear out some orders for us. Right? Because when the wick's created, it takes out all the orders in this area. So if you're gonna fill it with ease, right? You fill it with a straight drive because all those orders have already been taken out. Right now, if we start breaking highs instead of filling a wick, we're clearing out new orders, which are more or less unpredictable compared to if a wick cleared out the orders, came back, and then you're filling the wick, not above it, not untouched price above it. All right, hold on 1 minute. I gotta run to the bathroom, and then we'll be right back here to break down this trade. Might go up a bit more. Yeah, I want that. I told you guys I want to push up a bit and pull back in the next 5 minutes, next 8 minutes. So let's see. Yes, slowest session of the quarter for us so far. You get spoiled averaging 50 to 70 pips a session, right? And you're like, 9? The fuck? Yeah, I got spoiled. Guess we were right about close your eyes and buy. Look at the daily. I said you might fill this on the weekly. You might fill it today. There's nothing here. This is clean range. 200 pips of clean range. When I say clean range, I mean on the higher time frame. Obviously on the weekly, the daily we're talking about. 4 hour actually too. It's a bit smaller range. So there we go. That's what we just spoke about. We wanted it to push up, and then we wanted it to pull back and leave this wick for us. So it's doing what we wanted for now. Now we're gonna need to have the next hourly candle come down, break the previous 15 low. We don't want it to push right back up from here, and it can. Right from this area, it can push right back up. We don't want that. I'd rather it close right here or pull down. I don't want a refill of this wick from here. Not yet. We want a refill of this wick when we're down at 86, 87 areas. It's just on a smaller time frame. This is the most recent range, so it can come back up from there. See this wick here. Yeah, seems to be respecting this area for now. We'll see. 2 minutes here. 2 minutes for the 1 hour. What if the 1 hour doesn't close above? I don't care. Above or below at this point. However it closes, as long as the first thing it does is pull back down to 87 or 86 areas. Looking for a buy? Yeah, I'm looking for a buy. There's a lot of volume, so everything's playing out at a much quicker pace, like on the 1 minute, on the 5 minutes. It's not even waiting for the, you know, for the hourly. Well, 87, it's looking more like 86, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm fine with 87 too. Shit, this could make it really easy on us if we close below 87. If we close below there, that's a 15 leg candle. 30 bullish, 1 hour bullish. Yeah, drop another 15 pips, be ideal. Three, two, one. All right, lock in here. Ha. Very funny. Gold make a funny. Closes right at resistance. Open up with a top wick. Haha. LOL. Fuck you. Okay. It hasn't completely filled the wick yet. If we come down, I'm not looking for buys at 87. But 86 and 84 don't look that bad. I smell gas. Oh wait, that's my holy J. It's a little tough. Higher time frame, close that resistance. Oh, I think we're gonna smash this level here. We have a wick to fill, but we opened up with a top wick. Yeah, I'm not looking for anything. If we're, I don't like this top wick. If we can get to 84, I'll take an entry there. I'm not gonna take this 86. You might see a reaction. You might see it come up. I don't like the way it looks. Disclosure here. I'm looking across the board, and the market tends to drive. The wick comes down to 86. These wicks come down to, I'm sorry, to 84. These wicks come down to 84. I think overall, if 84 is just a better level to drive up from, and from the risk management perspective, if you're wrong, I'm skeptical about 86 here. Not a big fan. And the big issue is the top wick that we created off the opening of the candle. I'd have more confidence off this level had there been no top wick. You got peed on by iguana? Yeah. And then I damn near fell in the pool. Funny story. You were dying laughing. I was dying laughing, and it happened to me. Yeah, I was talking mad shit to the iguana. Look at that. Lovely 20 pip rejection from our level. Yeah, I got nothing out of here. Oh, that's annoying. Literally tapped it on the dot. Call it. Nah, I'm here for another hour at least. I got shit to do today. Maybe if it gets really boring by 10:30, to call it, and then I'll look for trades in the signal channel. Right. So if we leave early and you guys get upset, just you can thank Den's. Den's about to get hate mail. Yeah, it's a lot of volume. It's just, I don't know. It's doing what we want it to do. It's not printing in the way we'd want for entries, but. You need to do daily Asian again? No, I can't. I can't do 2 sessions a day. See, I already friggin' don't have a voice right now. Just morning session. Hey, yes you can. Those evening streams. Yeah, I mean, we just have a lot more trades here. We're a lot more profitable in the New York session. All right. It's not like I didn't trade New York, but it wasn't on stream, so it never went towards the stream credit. I think we've done more in the last few months in New York than we've done in the last 2 years on Asian. See, now this is a different position. I'm not looking for entries here, or I'm gonna keep 84 level on here, but I'm not looking for entries at 84. It's we've came down, we tapped this area, and then we rebroke the high, created a steeper top wick than what we had initially off the beginning of the hourly. Now we're gonna rebreak the lows. Highly likely we're gonna continue down a bit. I'm gonna need to see an indication of an established support to continue back up and retest the highs. Tell some stories. I got more stories than Walt Disney, but it would take forever. Most of you guys have heard my stories, or have heard a large part of them. Some of you haven't, but they're irrelevant here right now. They go with the flow, right? I guess shit happens. I see us breaking down back in a range. Not really looking for sells here at this moment. We need to see some higher time frame closures first. Hold on a second, gang. Bitcoin store is the best. Fuck Bitcoin. Just noise. I mean, if we look at the higher time frame here, right? I'm not really sure what's happened in a small time frame, but when you zoom out, right? When in doubt, zoom out. And if we're following the drive up, right? If that's what we're mirroring here, what the fuck is it doing? I don't think the mouse wants me to show what I want to do. Yo. How do we drive up here? This drive up. If that's what we're mirroring, and we are at this area, and we respected this resistance as we have previously, how did the market end up breaking that resistance? It came down to these areas before the eventual drive up. That is where our level is. So, can we say that we need to establish or bounce off this area in order to continue filling the rest of the range? We can. So I think we need to tap 84 areas in order to continue up. And if it just blasts through this area, then we're looking to trade somewhere around here, around 92 to 95 area. Can we see that same thing happen again? Right, remember what we spoke about yesterday. When you get a massive push like this on a candle, the next and close at a resistance, the next candle is typically not a volume candle. It is either the gladiator candle that breaks you into the next range, right? That closes bullish but weak bullish. You get something like this. Right, that's your gladiator candle breaking you up into the next range, and then you're once again looking for that bottom wick. Yo, I don't know, sorry, my candle's skipping every time I try to draw. I don't know why, but that's what you would be looking for. You're either going to get that candle or you're going to get a weak bearish candle that's going to hold this area. Right? And when you get something like this, yo, this is getting ridiculous. You get something like that, doesn't mean you're driving bearish now, but you're not going to get the actual drive like this on the next candle. It doesn't happen like that. Market's just ranging. It got off the exit after a long highway drive, and now it's it went to a rest area, and now it's deciding if it keeps going or it goes back the other way. What am I looking for? I'm looking for more closures because we have not printed the way I wanted to print. A gas station getting some sushi and shit? Yeah, I believe you on the shit part. You get gas station sushi, you're definitely getting some shit. Maybe Brick City. I'm gonna need you to take care of yourself more. Here comes the mighty breakdown. Hold on a second, gang. I can hear the plug calling. No, that was my pops. He needed some help. No, there's nobody. There's nobody at the Zoom door. Who was supposed to be there? Tell me who. Who? No. Don't see him. No one at the door. Gold going down. Oh yeah? You guys realize last month was the first bearish month for gold the entire year? We had a doji month here in June. Not really bearish. First bearish closure since January. January right there was a weak bearish. November. If there's anything you should know about Trump, it's this scandal. Can you give a short explanation how to trade his tweets? I don't trade his tweets. There's just going to be volume throughout the day. Like, there's going to be volume at like 3 and 4 p.m. There's going to be volume at like midnight. It's just, you're going to see volume throughout the day. Trump's mean tweets, like his insults, usually show up between like 2 and 4 in the morning. I don't know if he's out there just fucking drinking whiskey, getting angry at people. I know he's not smoking weed because he would have some nice tweets, but he's always got mean tweets. I don't give a shit. The gas is cheap. Nah, Trump be waking up at like 2:30 in the morning, like 3 in the morning, like. Nancy Pelosi has skeleton ankles. We hate her ankles. Like bro, it's 2 a.m. It's crazy. Pushing down. Trump's a G. They ate all the dogs. There's no more dogs in China. He's so stupid. I don't know why he doesn't do stand-up. He would be so good. There's no more ducks in the park. They're all in Peking. Haven't really done much here. God, this is dragging. Yeah, signal channel was funky last night. You know what I had to do to fix everything? I don't even know what was wrong. I deleted the bot, right, the copy bot, and then I deleted the terminal, and then I reinstalled the MT5 terminal, and then I reinstalled the bot onto there. And then I reconnected it with a new webhook from Discord, and I redid everything over, and then I redid the settings, and then it started working. Was your bot not working either? No. Can't get mine to work. I have to do that. Yeah, no, I reinstalled. I did it last night because I sent out signals and not all of them posted. And I couldn't get it to work all night, so I just reinstalled everything and it started working. Sent out trades. I don't know if you did. No, it didn't. It didn't even send out. Remember, it didn't send out 2 trades. It didn't send out, and then in the later on in the evening, it just like dunk 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 dunk. It's all good though. No harm, no foul. But it was annoying. It looked really good on the 4-hour close yesterday. Glad you were at least able to close me. I got a small profit. I made like 4 pips. 30-minute sells.
How about no?
I mean, I'm not looking for them. No, no, we're heavily bullish. We can tap anywhere within this area and come right back up. 2 hours closing here in 28 minutes. Really bullish. We might bring the 2 hour into play here, depending how we look on the 1 hour, depending how we look on the 5 and the 15. I think that's gonna matter here. Dollar's been pumping all day. Gold doesn't care. That's why we don't, base our analysis on any correlations to anything else. I remember when I started trading, I would have somebody was teaching me, like, the correlations and the inverted correlations between pairs based on where, if the currency is first or second in the pair, and like, yeah, it's obvious, common sense, logical shit, but people are charging for this shit. Are you charging people to fucking use common sense? That's brilliant. Because you're never wrong. This shit's common sense. And the ones paying you are idiots. They won't call you on it because they're actually fucking paying you for common sense. It's like a self-help book. Correlations are irrelevant. Learn each pair and that's it. Or learn a pair and that's it. And it'll feed you for a lifetime. Oh man. It's pushing. $24 minutes on the hourly, right? 24 minutes on the 2 hour. Jeez. If it was closer to closure, I'd be looking for entries here. again. For the 2 hour to flip here, wow, the 4 hours heavily bullish. Damn. Let me see if it makes sense. But if it flips, it's still going to be a leg candle on the 2 hour. I like that. Chat. Let's do this. Taking a buy right here. Based on the fact that 2 hours is going to close massively bullish here in the higher time frame. So if it pulls back, I got ample opportunity for pineapples. And this is a level where we come up from. So I took a buy 85.1. I'm gonna expect to either create a top wick on the next hourly or for the 2 hour to push up here. Okay. We're either gonna play the top wick or the 2 hour. In terms of pineapples, I have one area for pineapples here. Right there at around 82. And based on the higher time frame, remember we mentioned this is the level we drove up from to finish the range up. So it just makes sense, and based how far we are from the closure, right? We got 20 minutes to go for the 2 hour candle. So let's see. Where's the music? What happened to the music? Oh, gotta flip the tape. Gotta flip the tape. Those bearish on 5, still above the range. All right, game. I'm gonna close half my position right. I closed half my position. It was at 10 pips. It came out to 7. I'm gonna go move stops to break even. It just moved too quick. Making this a risk-free trade. If it rebreaks the lows, it's gonna head back down. If it doesn't rebreak, because it's created a top wick here for this 15. If it doesn't rebreak the lows and heads up, then great. But if it rebreaks the lows, this is house money. There we go. Stop hit. What'd I get? 8 pips, 7 pips on there? Because it made a top wick here on the 5, right? It made a top wick for the previous candle, which didn't have a top wick. So if it re-breaks that low, it's heading down to create a steeper top wick. I mean, to create a steeper bottom wick. We attempted it off this level, got close, but no cigar. 7 pips. Hey, dub's a dub. I've counted 4 pip losses, or 3 pip losses in the L column. I'm getting 9 pips, that's a dub. And now it pulls up. It's a bit of a change from the 30 to 40 pip positions we're used to, but I take it. I've also seen this guy green on the, man, you a detective. You a narc? Green's the Magot. Yeah, this is the area where the market drove up from. Remember, we looked at that area before. Once it came up to here, like we just did, the pullback was down in this area. Right there. Down to this area here. Where we are right now. Also a strong rejection here before. To drive the other way, so that's that area on the dot. That's what we were looking for, because that's the area we drove up from. Unfortunately, it came back to it and tapped us at BE, and I'm not looking for a retap of that area. Once we retap it, it's likely that we re-break the low. I'm still here, not leaving. Been a slow morning, but we're still here through the 1 hour. I think 15 to 30 more minutes. Waiting for the 1 hour closure, then you call it. I'm waiting on a 1 hour closure to see if we get a position. And if there's no position for the 1 hour, then I'll call it. You see how the 2 hours looking so beautiful here? Even though the 1 hour is closing bearish, we're still very bullish. So there's a chance we take this off the 2 hour. I'm just going to need some bottom wicks first. Yo mama said, thanks Wix for the stream. No worries. No worries. Why don't you guys follow like Raj's strategy? Bro.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
What are you doing? Wrong stream, Brody. Why? Because they'd rather be profitable. Shit. You are missing all the trades, bro. We average 150 pips a day. If we have a day with 15 pips, we will survive. How do you work that out? You win more than you lose. And it works out. You win a lot more than you lose. I don't know. I think 100 wins ago, we were at like 48 losses. Can somebody check where we were at 240 wins? I think we were like 48 or 40. I think we've had like 5 losses in the last 150 trades or something. Go see Wix get pissed on by a lizard on his IG. Yeah, I damn near fell in the pool after that shit. It's fucked up. Stupid gecko. Yeah. Should always be happening to me. Some shit always be going down. I'm gonna make it a reel so you guys could go comment on it for Friday's giveaway. I still haven't put out the reel that I need you guys to comment on for Friday's giveaway. Bro, I have backtested his strat. Bro, we're 4 generations past his strategy. There was no strategy. No innovation. We've evolved like 8 times since those days. Plus, can you really trust a man who sits like this with one leg over the other? Wait, hold on. Can you tell? Can you really trust a man that sits like this? With one leg over the other? You can't trust a man like that. Don't give a fuck how good your strategy is. I'm just saying. But why though? I don't know. Because that's how I feel. Tomorrow's CPI? Yeah. Let's look what we got tomorrow. December 11th. Wow. 3 red folders. 8:30. Get ready to get popped right in the nuts at 8:30 in the morning. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. There's 3 folders, right? Let's see if they all come out the same direction or if we get a mixed bag, right? Because the last month, since Trump's election, the news has not been pushing. It's really it's pushed and come right back into range. We get a pop and then right back into range. The entire month worth of CPIs, PPIs, you know, UTIs, everything. Yes, gang, go get your instant funded so you can be ready for tomorrow's stream with a funded account, not with a freaking challenge where you're trying to get 2 or 5 or 8%. Instant funded, 1% a month will do you good. Later, Tom Taylor. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm waiting. Probably going to see the first 15 of the next hourly through. So you're getting an hourly closure. The weaker the better, and you also have this 2-hour here. I believe we're going to have to come back up, retest the highs at some point, right? Once it finds support, gold should fill the range that it's going to create. Where will it find that support to fill the range? Never filled this one. When did this happen? 5 a.m. That's tough. That is tough right here. Well, no, it gave you a chance. It pulled up. You probably would have won this one right here. Because it didn't just drive down. It actually pulled up, grabbed orders, and then came back down. So you see, this is what I would expect to happen. Even if you get the hourly closure, I would expect the next 2-hour to come up, and because the hourly, if it's to drive down, the hourly is going to need a top wick. So you see how this candle closed bearish, but on the higher time frame, this is a bullish 4-hour. So this candle came back up to retest that resistance before driving down. So bottom hook entries would have killed it there. Very similar here. You're getting a bearish closure, but the higher time frames are bullish here. A lot will depend on how we open up here. Kind of interesting because the 2 hours respecting this area as well. Fuck off. This area as well from before that we were just talking about, where price came straight down. This top wick was formed after the hourly came down and came back up on the following hour to grab orders. What's he doing over there? Oh, you're still laughing at the video? Bro, it's been 24 hours. That was yesterday at 11 a.m. It is today, 11 a.m. Jeez. How right were we about this level too? Both the levels there. Shit, the hourly might close bullish. We'll see. Let's wait here. 2 minutes. Why don't you want the time frame? I do want the time frames to align. They are aligning. They're telling me the same story. They don't all have to be in the same direction to tell me the same story. Great rule of thumb, you get all time frames bullish, all time frames bearish. But then it doesn't change structure here if the hourly closes bearish. Wow. Levels were on point today. What can I say? If your camera is portable, it's wired, but I've shown my sneaker collection. I just turned the camera around before. I gave you guys a room tour before. You can say my name. Chuhan! Bless you, dog. I went to the bathroom, gold pump 30 pips. Can you do me a favor and go back to the bathroom? We as a stream need your ass back in the bathroom. Matter of fact, make that trip like 6 more times. Shit. Can't have any of this. Alright, good. Some very bearish momentum to open up here. Give me bottom wick. Give me steeper bottom wicker. Oh, that ain't bad. Yeah, chat, I'm going to take a buy right here. Just took a buy, 86.5. Okay, gonna expect this 2 hour to create a top wick at some point. We closed above the 2 hour level here to the left. Yeah, we might see a steep pullback and extra pineapples, which we're about to take at this level. All right, taking a buy right here. 2685.3. Once we get to the top, the first position, I'll close that one out, and I'll probably go break even on the second. Might take some time. Remember, this is off the 2 hour. 1 hour's closed bearish. Weak bearish. No top wick on the current candle, so that's what we're playing. The expectation that it has to make that top wick, or that it should make that top wick. It doesn't owe it to us, but it should. I didn't quite get there. All right, closing out first entry, a break even. Second entry, closing half of it, moving stops to break even, making this a risk-free trade. Congratulations, everybody. Oh, my mouse needs to stop jumping. Stops to BE, making this a risk-free trade. This is now house money. Oh, whoa, whoa. Congratulations, everybody. We waited all motherfucking day. Wait. Right here. All right, I'm going to close full right here at 23 pips. 30, I think 33. 33 we got on there. Total. Give me a sec. Total between all positions taken. I just closed full right here, right as we flipped. My advantage here is the 2 hour flip. Keeps driving, it keeps driving. We don't need all of this. We just need our 10 to 20% of a range. You want a total or 32 pips? See, one way or another, we tend to get to 50 pips for the session. One way or another, we tend to get to around 50 pips for every session. Buys plus 32. Incredible. And it's still driving. W. If this was earlier in the session, I would tell you guys, all right, lock in. We are going to have more positions. We have more catalysts, but it is 11. This is London close here, right? For all I know, we could hold this resistance and range at this area until the evening. So tomorrow's candle, pulls back bottom wick and finishes out the range for this week. Win number 338. W. Will I look for the 4 hour? Yeah, this was based off the 2 hour, heavily off the 2 hour. I know a lot of you guys don't trade the 2 hour, but I use it as part of my analysis. And in this case, it really helped. Why don't I normally? I do. I look at the 2 hour all the time. We don't need to utilize it every day because with the 4 hour, the 1 hour, that combination, the 30 gives us entries, off the 15, off the 5, off 30, but I do look at the 2. Bring it up all the time. Yeah, can you guys drop a like if you took that trade with us? Sub to the channel. Congrats, everybody. You waited, you got paid, and we saw no drawdown. We literally saw no drawdown, maybe like 1 pip, 2 pips. Incredible. Great job. You're out of here? Well, hold on. Before you dip, you gotta put your hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. No, yeah, before you dip, chat, drop some likes and sub to the channel and spam dubs. That's what I want to see. I want to see you guys spam some dubs. Let's fucking go. I appreciate that, gang. Thank you for spamming the dubs. Just tuned in. We're averaging, I'd say, roughly 50 to 70 pips for every session. It started out slow, but we got our 50. All right. Any questions? Damn, this shit ran double. Anyone still holding besides Kenny? Not counting Kenny because I know Kenny's still holding. 60 pips. Sheesh. This fucker's running. Shout out to the holders. Hell yeah. So hard to replicate this? What do you mean? Why? Why is it hard to replicate? Why do you think you can't show up here and do that? It's not hard to replicate, especially if you're here all the time showing up, and especially if I'm explaining it. Like, if you don't understand, so I go overboard in explaining things. There you go, Eddie. I showed up every day and do so. Yeah, Eddie's been here for a while. Congrats, everybody. Yaponomics. Hell yeah. Why'd you just trade Roger? Fuck out of here. All right, so here's what I will say. Zoom gang. I'll see you on the clubhouse side. I'm going to call it a session, but watch out for the 4-hour. If you're in the signal channel, be locked in here for the 4-hour. This is a heavy push. I wouldn't mind taking more positions off the 4-hour closure in a couple hours at around 1 a.m. All right, I'm not looking anything on the hourly here. The way we're printing, we're still trying to push out of this range. But highly likely on the 4-hour, we might have some positions. All right, so if you're a part of the signal channel, just be locked in for the 4-hour close. Outside of that, I'll see you guys tonight for Asian session. I'll definitely be trading tonight's Asian session. Chat, we're back tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern for everybody else, as we do every single day. All right, or as we are every single day. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp. All right, love and wisdom to you all. Mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream. As always, chat, go get your instant funded account so you could be trading with us tomorrow, so you don't have to be passing challenges for the next week or two. Go get an instant funded account, top one. Use code WIX, you get 25% off, a quarter of the price gone. Courtesy of your friend right here. Right here. All right, let's do a little flex. Wait. We got to do it properly. My Spartans, right? All right. Anyway, chat. Zoom gang. There we go. Nick with the flex. I saw Kenny with the flex. Let's go. Yeah. This shit makes you feel good, don't it? When you flex your biceps, you just get the blood flowing, and it's just like, oh, I can go beat up any squirrel I see in the backyard now. What? That guy from yesterday is telling his friends stories how he took a piss on the owner, and he don't give a shit. He the real gangster. But next time I see him, it's on site for real. I see the iguana. It's on site. You're gonna see a iguana right here, just hanging from there. You know, right, going right in that lizard tank right there. Fucker. Where's the link? Right there. Top one trader. Oh, don't use the instant funded link. Use top one Wix. Don't use that link. Top1trader.com/Wix. Fuck yeah, 15%. Word. I'm switching from Geico. Fuck that. The funded name. Top1trader.com/Wix. Right there. There we go. Exclamation point top one. Go get an instant funded. Fuck the challenges. Fuck the 1-step, 2-step, new step. We're going to be a no step. All right. And yeah, Zoom gang. Goodbye to you guys. I'll see you guys in the clubhouse side. Later, Kenny. Later, Nick. Hasta la pasta. See you guys tomorrow. Two-step. Yep. Chat, let's get the outro going. It's almost there, actually. It's the next song. All right. As for me, my time here is up. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Enjoy your day, everybody. See you guys tomorrow.